should try and find some solutions, because at the moment, Nigeria need to try and hit back. So much talent in this team is fast. One of the players who's just come on, of course. Big guys coming into the central position. On Iwashu's big, Boniface is big. These guys will get in the way. They'll make life very complicated for the Benin defense, of course. Victor Boniface, the Bayer Leverkusen player at 23 years of age, and just getting knocked off his feet there, nearly knocked off his feet in any case. Onuachu. Boniface is 6'3", originally from Akure in Ondo State. His debut for the Super Eagles back in September last year. Came on for Taiwo. And actually made an assist to Chukwueze. Missed out on the Africa Cup of Nations, so we didn't get to see him play. Just picked up a muscle injury. It was Terem Moff who actually came in to replace him, but Boniface here, back. Eager to make his mark, trying to get his first goal for the Super Eagles, and will be a free kick. It is that man Boniface who goes down. Kweze back to Osei. Onuachu is probably one of the tallest players in the, well, he's the tallest player in the Nigerian team, 6'7". You can understand, there he is there, like an absolute giant of a human being. Now picked up by Toussaint. Back to Mumini. Mutonji, and back to the goalkeeper, Janjanu. Has to get rid of it very quickly. Nicely done. An opportunity here. Onuachu to the right-hand side, picked up by... Oh, there's a delivery! Oh, they were queuing up. They needed to communicate, and there was no communication. That was the issue there. That was set up sublimely there with Chukwueze delivering the ball into the penalty box. The Lookman was there. They also had Onuachu, the tallest player on the pitch. But who was in the better position? Well, any of them, basically. You just had the goalkeeper to beat. Well, Ademola Lookman normally fishes those kind of balls when they come towards him without any issue at all. As Bredo Saïd, the Fenerbahce man, goes down. 10 minutes into the second half, and that was most definitely the best opportunity that Nigeria have had since the referee blew the whistle to get the second half going. Just haven't managed to deliver. Onuachu's 23rd match playing for Super Eagles. Has scored a few goals. Playing for Trabzonspor. He's on loan from Southampton. Where he made his name, of course, playing those 4 seasons and scoring nearly 80 goals in 14 matches played in the Jupiler Pro League in Belgium. That's pretty impressive. He's such a big guy, isn't he? I mean, you know, but it's not just you can see there's the work that he puts into his performance as well. He'll be moving around. He's not a stagnant striker just waiting for the high ball to come over. No, he'll go looking for the ball. He'll get himself complete. Oh, nice running. Nice little slick move there from Tanamu. Ball comes out to the right-hand side. Chukwueze, AC Milan man, tries to bring it back. It's going to go out of play. They get the throw in. Very busy player, Junior Oletan. Chukwueze. Tanamu, there's the delivery into the penalty box. Anybody there? Well, it does go over the top. There is Boniface who managed to get on the end of it. That was Lukman just got in the way of Rashid's Canola. Chukwueze is the other player who's gone off, and it's Olawoyin who's come on to replace him. Have to find some other options. Onuachu going down. Safely where Marcel Janjanu wants it at his feet. It's not a problem. 30 minutes to go here in this Group C battle. It's a CAF qualifying clash for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Canada, Mexico, United States of America. Yes, you heard me right. 3 countries. That's where we're going in 2026. And 9 African nations, potentially 10, can qualify. 9 for sure, possibly a 10th, as the ball just spills out to the left-hand side. Junior Olitan tries to pick it up. Olawoyin's marking him, and the ball does come back as an opportunity to try and deliver something. David Kiki is the player who tries to sneak past Olawoyin. It's not happening. In the way and flicks the ball on, but there's no one there to just get behind him. .6'3", he's not as big as Onuachu, far from it, but still a big guy who's, and especially for Nigeria, who have so many very physical and very athletic players. that they've always been able to choose from to represent their country, but naturally very physical, aren't they, Nigerians? We had their match with Mooney, who's making life very complicated for them. And scoring that goal has been picked up here, and a chance for Nigeria as they try and find a little bit of space. Ismaila picks the ball up, nicely done on the edge of the penalty box. Who's going to try and, well, he couldn't get the ball over there, Loyan. Oh, it's a chance! Well, very close. Goalkeeper had to come out, and there's a player down. Looks like it's Doku. And Benin breathe a sigh of relief as Nigeria's attempt at trying to get that goal, that equaliser, falls short. Well, that was the Marcel challenge, you know, just trying to parry the ball away, punch the ball away, right? So it goes over the top. A little bit of luck. Mooney. You get the ball back to Junior Oletan. Steve Mooney, born in Parakou in Benin. Foul committed on Lamanolawoyan. They go again. They're moving very quickly, aren't they? As Mele goes down, and he takes down Tijani as well. Benin into the quarterfinals of the Africa Cup of Nations in 2019. Next, he managed to beat Morocco. Actually got knocked out by Senegal, the Lions of Teranga. Best ever run at an AFCON. Ismaila picks the ball up. Let's see where the delivery goes into the penalty box. Well, it's headed over the top there by Ntonji. Picked up by Lookman. Gets the ball back. Bit of movement from Calvin. Pulls it back this time. Onyedika, the goal scorer. Down to the left-hand side. Calvin has it at his feet. Decides not to get the crossover. Pulls it back. There's the delivery into the penalty box. Easily dealt with there by Ntonji, who's been very sturdy in defense. 2 goals to 1, 25 minutes to get. Onyedika's goal, Jodel Dosu and then Steve Mooney. 2 goals in the last 11 minutes of the first half for Benin after the Super Eagles had taken the lead. Is Boniface. Calvin, finally the delivery comes over. It was coming down over towards Onuachu. They had to clear it so well. goes down again. Back up on his feet, and midway through the second half we are. Nigeria still hoping to get an equalizer. 3 draws in the group against Lesotho, Zimbabwe and South Africa. They go into this one hoping that they could get 3 points. It's not a home game, of course, but having played 3 of their games here at Felicia, nickname of Felix Houphouët-Boigny Stadium in the Africa Cup of Nations, where they managed to win 3 games, of course, Guinea-Bissau, Cameroon and Angola. They know that this is good hunting ground for them, but they met their match in Benin, who are proving to be a real handful for the Super Eagles of Finidi George. Finidi George was, of course, the assistant coach to Jose Peseiro, the Portuguese man in charge of the this Nigerian team here in the stadium. That's a great ball through, an opportunity. Well, he didn't make the touch, and Bali was there to deal with it very calmly. Just thought that they would, he would put a bit of pressure at least on the Nigerian goalkeeper. Good work from Onuachu. Great ball to the right-hand side, picked up by Ismaila. Ismaila's first time cross. He knew that he had to deal with David Kiki. He just couldn't get any force behind it for it to go and alarm the goalkeeper, Janjanu. And fans quite happy with the way that things are going for the Cheetahs of Gernot Rohr. Jodel Dosu's 10th goal sees him join Michael Pote as the 3rd highest scorer. It's a shame that he had to go off with that muscle injury on the right leg. Minutes after he managed to level the scores in the 37th minute. 9 minutes after Rafael Onyedika had managed to open the scores for Nigeria. At level with Michele Porte, who retired a couple of years ago. Giving the ball away. This is super dangerous. Toussaint down the left-hand side. Is he going to go home alone? No, he's going to wait. Could square the ball. There are a couple of options. He does have Doku. Doku does pick it up, but surrounded by men in green jerseys and dispossessed there by Rafael Onyedika. There you go, dancing down that left-hand side with Calvin high over the shop, and an opportunity. Lookman can't get there. Well, that's, oh, there was touched. I thought he touched the ball. There was going to be a corner, I think. No, he didn't touch it. It was obviously a a mirage. It will be a goal kick for Janjanu. Benin having qualified for 4 Africa Cup of Nations competitions, 2004, 2008, so that was Tunisia, and Ghana, and then of Angola in 2010, and then 2019, 9 years later, they get through to the quarterfinals. Best record ever, but never qualified for a FIFA World Cup. Toe poke into the ankle. He's been in the wars, isn't he? Kiki. Joined in January last year. 52 matches played, 11 goals for him for the winger. Born in Lagos. Calvin. Lookman. This is not good. They're just playing with much confidence here, making the right decisions in there as they try and pass the ball around. And whereas Benin just look more comfortable, they look in command, orchestrating. Kiki gets the ball down to the edge of the penalty box. It goes, and Noah Bali doesn't look under any pressure there. Picked up by Ceci Almeida. Hassan. The fans really enjoying it, but it's frustrating Nigeria for sure. To find an answer. 15 minutes to go. 15 minutes for Nigeria to hit back. Nigeria have beaten Benin 13 times. They've drawn twice. They've only lost 1. And that was in August 2017, 1-0. And that was an African Nations Championship, so it was a CHAN rather than the senior team. So lots of home-based players, of course. Is the throw-in coming in, and Didi into the penalty box. A shot that comes in and takes a deflection off Tuku. It will be a corner. Early, Oluwoyan needed to go for that. Second cap playing for Super Eagles, and it would be a dream for him to find the back of the net. As Finidi George tries to find the right players for the mission. Lookman with the corner into the penalty box. And again, you've got the big players coming back into position, including that man there, Mohamed Tijani. He's in Switzerland. Here's Lookman again. He's ready to go. Watch out for the big guys. On Onuachu, anybody there? No, it's cleared once again. Under hardly any pressure. Does the flag go up? Oh. Got to chase it. That's really well played. It's the kind of fights that you need to have. Ball over the top. That's going to be a throw in for Benin. And got another change. The captain, Wilfred Ndidi, will go off. And he is going to be replaced here by Yusuf Al Hassan. Royal Antwerp player, of course, former Kano State player, also played in Sweden for Gothenburg. Debut against Equatorial Guinea. 1-1 draw. Looking for that high ball. Two players going for the same high ball. And Boniface and Onuachu colliding with each other. Onuachu was still down on the ground as Boniface put a bit of pressure on the goalkeeper, Janjanu. But that just tells us the story that it's a bit complicated for them to try and find out. The high ball came over. It was an ideal scenario where one player goes to knock the ball into the other's path, but both players going for the same. That tells you that the communication breakdown was present. High ball going over the top. Onuachu this time. He's up against Untonji. Here's Lookman. Still in possession. Forced out, but trying to come back in with his Mailer ball. The pass to his Mailer is poor. And a wasted opportunity for Nigeria once again. Fighting. Free kick. And you just see that this is all that matters. They play as a team, they play as a family, and you know, it's very present, it's very very visible, isn't it? Hassan getting lots of credit there as he just didn't buckle under pressure. Benin have seriously taken the sting out of this encounter. A second goal by Steve Mooney at the end of the first half has really made it complicated, and their defensive back line has been just so strong and sturdy that regardless of all of the changes that they've made to mix things up in their forward line, it just still hasn't rattled the four strong defenders at the back who are just creating a wall that really is not being broken down at all. Especially when you've got a 19-year-old Rashid Momini, he's just been really good at right back. To deal with the likes of Ademola Lookman. He did get the ball through his legs once and just showed us a little taste of what he's capable of doing. Besides that, it's been very complicated. Taken quickly by that man, Ismaila. There's the delivery. Easily dealt with there by Ceci D'Almeida. Boniface with the header that comes back, picked up by Tanimu. Onyedika. It's just too close, isn't it? Junior Olaitan picks that up, but a little bit fortunate they get the ball back. That's a good ball to the right-hand side. Let's see where the delivery is going. Well, again, you can see Utonji is there to deal with it. Great challenge, very good challenge. Delivery into the penalty box, and that was a great delivery as well, but well, he just couldn't get on the end of it. You could see that there were two players coming in, including Onuachu. And just look at the big man, gets in front of his man, tries to get there as Lookman who gets the final touch. Or off the back of the defender, in fact. And there will be a corner, as you can see. Now that was dangerous. No one at the far post. She always puts someone at the far post. Well, that's a good angled header, but it's just not low enough to cause chaos in Marcel Janju's goal. And with 5 minutes to play, Benin still sit on that 2-1 lead. Onuachu trying to laser in a header as he ran towards the corner. 2-1 it is for Benin. Benin will move top of Group C with this victory if it stays like this. Mooney's goal with literally the last play of the first half has put the Cheetahs of Getmeradio at the top of the table. Long ball once again. Again, you can see that the ball goes into no man's land. Now we got another change. We've got a Matteo Linvi who's coming on to replace Junior Olatan. What a great game he's had. Ever present, and getting a lot of appreciation from the Benin supporters here in Abidjan and his coach, because that was a very good shift, wasn't it? It's been basically the supplier for Mooney and Dosu throughout this game. Dosu up until he went off, of course, but Mooney still running up front and still putting pressure on this Nigerian backline, but it's just about defensive game now. It's all about the defensive backline that Benin the West African nation coming into this encounter was quite high. Now they've done it, and the first half was pretty good. It was they looked dangerous once they scored their goal on Yadika. Lookman losing the ball. Calvin winning it back. Good battling there from the Fulham defender. That's a good ball as well. Nice touch. And the ability, well, still in possession. Picked up by Tanimu. Trying to find Onuachu. There's the delivery. The front post. Well, it's scooped up there by Janjanu, following the deflection. And he saves the day once again. Dealt with at the back. Ball picked up, great opportunity. Nigeria, can they find their shot? Lookman still in possession. Well, it's there for the taking. Well, he's just been, they win the corner, just colliding the two players. And has been picked up here. And there will be taken here by Lookman, who tries to find a goal, an equaliser. There's the delivery into the penalty box. Anyone on the end of it? Well, the answer to that is no. 5 minutes are added time. And Benin will have to defend for their lives now, because they win this. This is a big, big victory for them. Another high ball going in. And more frustration here for Nigeria. Giving the ball back to Benin every single time. Romini takes the throw in. They're in no rush to get this ball rolling and getting it back in play. Thrown once again by Rashid Mumini. Finally, Nigeria get possession back. Ben Tanimu. Decent ball floated into the penalty box. Anybody on the end of it? Boniface can't get anywhere near it. And it comes out wide to Ismaila. Another decent pass to Ismaila if he can get a delivery. Oh. This is, well, the celebrations starting prematurely, but they must feel very confident. They've thwarted the Super Eagles, who've been able to find a second goal to draw level here against Benin. Minute and a half to play. Little flick on. An opportunity here. Well, he gets the ball back here. Onuachu leaves it. There's the ball coming in. It's Boniface headed back into the penalty area. Is that a header? Oh, it's off the crossbar. The goal was touched there, but there's the referee's blown the whistle, and there's a little bit of negative activity taking place in the 6-yard box, as you can see. Onyedika with a little push. There was a couple of little incidents. It was well played by Boniface to get the ball up, and just look at that. Onuachu comes flying in, and he gets his head on the voice. That's a second header there, but he claims that there was contact. There's the little bit of tension there between David Kiki and Rafael Onyedika. Ghosted in to connect with that ball, and just getting tangled up there with Janjanu. The 5 minutes are up. Benin have a free kick. And the travelling fans here in Abidjan from Benin on the cusp of celebration. Ball goes back, Stanley Nwabali sends it deep up into enemy territory. Nigeria looking for that equaliser. Lookman clambers over the Benin player on that far side. Tosan, and this is massive. And Gerard Roa, the coach of the Cheetahs, who coached Nigeria for 5 years, is being held aloft by the staff and the players of this Benin team, because they've just gone and beaten the 3-time African champions Nigeria in Group C of this CAF qualifying group for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. What a result. In 17 games that they played, Benin have only won once. Well, today it's their second victory over the giants of West Africa and their